What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is Prodigal Goat Gaming. Today we're giving you some more 2K25 game play with the 2025 to 2026 Rockets. After the recent Kevin Durant trade, they gave up Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, and a bunch of second-round picks along with the 2025 first-round pick. So we're going to go ahead and get into it along with a special guest,
Carter Bacon.
So let's get to it. We're right here before the free agency. Qualifying offers. We're extending Dave Roddy, and we're going to move on to the free agency and see how much cap room we have this season. We got $13 million. Let's free some of that up. Let's go ahead and look at who our big bucks are that are worth it and not worth it. We got Alperen and Alperen Şengün are gonna be pretty solid right now. We're gonna put KD at the small forward because he really likes that position a lot better. He's gonna go up to a 96. Amen would go up to a 90. Is it worth it? We're gonna put Amen there. Unfortunately, I know that KD doesn't like to play that spot, but it's gonna have to be okay. I think we lost Fred VanVleet in the free agency. In real life, he has accepted back and he's come back to the Rockets. So we're looking for a point guard. So Carter, today, who are we looking for? What are we looking at here? Okay, he's injured, so we don't really want Fred back. Ryan Rollins, take him or leave him. I mean, that's not a bad pickup. AJ Mitchell, I know he goes all the way up to an 80 overall, so it might be a good pickup. What are we thinking?
I say we should pick him up.
Alright, we're picking up AJ Mitchell per Carter here. Gonna be the starting point guard, unless we could get Ty in on Neal, but I don't think we want to. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to. Carter's right on that one. We're gonna go ahead and look. So basically, we're really looking for some guards. We might throw a trade-off route there. Cam Whitmore is our starting shooting guard. We have a lot of power forwards now, so we can really get rid of these two in a package and see what we get. Jarrett Allen at the starting center. We already have Alperen Şengün. No need for another one. Derek White and Peyton Pritchard. That's a decent trade, but that's not great. Michael Bridges. That's a solid pickup there. We could get the Thompson twins on the same team. Problem is we're already stacked at the small forward spot. We really don't need them. Ron Holland is also a pretty goated pickup. I think we pass on that, Carter, right?
Yeah,
something like that. Let's pass on that one. We'll throw in Cam Whitmore and ease in here. Jared McCain and Kelly Oubre Jr. Peyton Pritchard. The problem is this is a young rookie. Keontae George and Walker Kessler coming off the bench. Anthony Black. I mean, the overalls aren't exactly accurate because we are mid-off-season. So if we were to pick up Keontae George, I wouldn't be too mad at that. But the problem is we really don't need the same. We'll throw in Reed Shepherd. We'll throw in 3 young guys. We'll even get... See, and we'll take Michael Bridges and Miles Bridges, probably, most likely. We're trading up because this is a one-season challenge. Gotta remember that. We're not going to be going all the way to multiple seasons. So if we pick these guys up, I mean, if we just throw in Shepherd and Nate Williams, can we get the same thing? No, we get a little bit different. So we're going to pick up Michael Bridges, and we're going to be pretty happy with that one. And that's a great starting shooting guard and backup shooting guard for us here. And then we'll go ahead and give up. Everyone's on a pretty cheap contract. Michael Bridges is starting to carry with the contract a little bit. So Jabari Smith Jr., when we have Tari Eason coming off the bench, I think we just go ahead and give up Jabari. But we could use some guards here. Karis LeVert would be a veteran to add to the team. However, I'd much rather have a younger guy with a little bit more energy and might improve. AJ Johnson would actually be a pretty good pickup. That's a steal down here for the shooting guards. Think we give him an offer? What are we thinking here? Can you shoot decent? We're looking at some decent defense too. Yeah, it's not bad. Oh wait, that's not even the right guy. It would be not Larson, right there. AJ Johnson. Yeah, so not great inside defense, but playmaking wise, we're sitting pretty solid. I think if we surround KD, we already have a solid center. We already have a pretty good front court. I think back court and defense is what we're going to need. So if we add a shooter, Garrison Matthews, Quentin Jackson, I mean some of these guys, Seth Curry, but it's not Steph, but that's his dad, Carter. Yeah. Alex Caruso coming off the bench for small forward. That would really be good for shooting wise. Let's look at the offers. The Warriors want him for $5 million. We can give him a $9 million contract. I don't think it's worth it. Kyle Flipowski backup power forward, and then we could put somebody that we have currently at small forward. Or Bryce here. Lakers kind of got that locked in. We're gonna ask Flipowski here. We're gonna shoot him an offer. We still have a pretty good amount of cap room, so we're gonna shoot our shot here for a decent point guard. Russ is not worth that much. KPJ, Tyus Jones, Trey Mann. Sounds familiar, right, Carter?
Yes, it does.
Let's shoot our shot with Ty. Give him 2 year. Give him an offer, I guess. He's declined the offer, but that's probably the best one he's got right now. We're getting AJ Mitchell. We're getting Kyle Flipowski. Karis LeVert. Let's just add him. Worst case, we trade. Right? You know, like, what's the worst that can happen here? Problem is that much for that kind of player is not worth it. We'll give Caruso, because we might actually need him. And we'll throw Simmons. No, we'll throw Ryan Rollins here a line. Alright, let's keep on trucking here and to player progression and see how we're looking. We do lose Kyle Flipowski. We do get... Looks like we have some improvements this season. Let's look at some trade offers here. Alright, Miles McBride is coming in for backup shooting guard. AJ Mitchell is starting point. We could really improve on that. Alex Caruso can't be traded until December 21st. He's going to play the backup small forward. Jabari Smith Jr. is just not going to get any minutes, especially with KD and Amen here. Really, neither of these guys are going to get minutes. We'll throw them in a package. Not worth it. Not worth it. Nothing worth it. Nobody good. Nobody good, Carter. Nobody good.
Nobody good.
We'll throw in a first rounder. Okay. Kelly Oubre, that's Lonzo at the starting point. We're really looking for, Peyton Pritchard. G.G. Jackson and Scottie Pippen Jr., Walker Kessler. They really want to get rid of Walker Kessler this season. Okay, Anthony Black. That would actually be a pretty nice starter. I mean, Robert Dillingham, two young guys. That's good, but I'm liking Anthony Black. He's a young guy. He's only 30% from 3. But if we're gonna have a driving force, we know KD can shoot. Amen can't shoot proficiently yet. I think this is nice. We'll take this. Now we got ourselves a starting point. Our big 3, KD, Amen, and Alperen Şengün. And then it's really a big 4 because we have Miles Bridges coming in. And then I really like Anthony Black. Great addition to the team. Anyone else we're looking at trading here, Carter? There's not really anybody we can trade. And this is looking nice. So, we're going to go ahead and move on. Let's get it to the season. That was not great. We don't care about the Summer League. We're good. Moving on. This is a 1-season challenge. And make sure you're hitting that you're hitting that subscribe button as we move into this 2025 to 2026 Rocket season. Russ gets his signing bonus and then retires. Surprise, surprise. We're going to sim here to December 21st and see how we do. We're going to disable the CPU trade offers. Okay. Here's what the rotation is looking like. We got a lot of power forward minutes. KD is carrying in that area. And then Jabari Smith Jr. has a lot of power forward minutes as well. We really need a backup center. So if we throw in Jabari Smith Jr., we have Roddy here, who will be fine right now. None of these guys we can trade till December. We'll throw in a 2026 pick and see what we can get here. Bobby Portis Jr. Not horrible. Okay, Walker Kessler and Isaiah. That's a pretty crazy pickup, I would say, for one of the better players on the Utah Jazz. 2 of the better players, really. And Isaiah here's at home. That's a bad 3-point. That is not good. And we want to surround him with shooters, but worst case we trade him. Let's pick him up, and now we're looking nice. We're going to need a backup power forward eventually, but right now we're fine. Walker Kessler can get a little less minutes, and we can give Roddy a few in here. Let's sim on down and see how we do with KD on the team. Walker Kessler gets injured immediately. Didn't last very long. Kind of not how it works. He's going to get no minutes. We're going to give a lot of minutes to Şengün. Temporarily, we're going to rebuild that rotation. And then we have a lot of point guards. So we're going to want to put AJ Mitchell at shooting guard and see how that shakes up. Yeah, shooting guard minutes are a little bit much, but once we get to December 30th, or I meant 21st, we can give them up and we can trade them away for a backup power forward. Okay, so we're taking some losses this season.
that live in my city. This is for Ricky. Soon as you step in the city, you notice who repping the city.
KD's gonna be fine. He has a sore right foot. He's gonna be alright. Alright, so we're moving back up a little bit. We get... We're getting injuries left and right. We really need shooters. I'm not gonna lie. If we could get... let's target Donte DiVincenzo from the Timberwolves, a pretty good shooter in season. I don't know about the playoffs, but... I mean... If we can make it to the playoffs, I think we have a pretty good chance. But as of right now, we need shooters. So we're going to look at giving away AJ. AJ is a shooter, though. McBride's is, I mean, these are all shooters. But in the starting lineup, it's not, well, I mean, that's not even a bad shot. Walker Kessler goes up to a 97. I mean, an 87 overall. Isaiah here, sorry to say, but you're gone, buddy. Along with McBride. Pretty killer combo. All we need. Peyton Pritchard and Quentin Post. That would allow us to put Khalil Ware. That's who we're looking for. And Yaquez. I mean, that's a solid combo right there. Cason Wallace isn't bad either. Khalil Ware will be happy to play for us. He's averaging 35% from 3. And then we can give up Caruso. If Khalil Ware wants too many minutes, then we'll put him at the center spot. Boom, there we go. Look at that rotation. Solid rotation. It looks like Anthony Black is not doing... What does he have this season? 80 game. He's averaging more assists, which is good, and his 3-point went up from last season. Him and Alex Caruso as a combo, give him up for hopefully a decent point. Robert Dillingham. There's Donte DiVincenzo. Not worth it. We'll throw Carter in the mix. You're going into the trick. Alright, Zubac. Do we just get Zubac and trade somebody? But we're getting Cameron Payne. That's not good. Not good at all. We'll throw Walker Kessler and Anthony Black. We want a good starting point. Zach Edey, Scottie Pippen Jr., Jabari Smith, Cam Whitmore, Derek Lively. Some not bad pickups, but not what we're giving up. Carlton Carrington. No. Just no. Just no. We'll throw in Alex Caruso for Cap, maybe. No. We can't get back what we're giving up, so this may not be worth it. Not worth it.
It's not.
No. Carter's backing me up here. Not worth it. This is a really good lineup. We have KD coming in, Amen, Alperen, Şengün, Michael Bridges, and then Walker Kessler's coming off the bench. So is Khalil Ware. We gotta put AJ Mitchell. Alright, that should even out the lineup a little bit. Okay, there we go. Boom.
It's a couple different ways you make it out.
That looks nice. Good rotation. Khalil Ware, 27 minutes. Walker Kessler's gonna get a little bit less, and we're gonna give AJ Mitchell a few more, and that's gonna look nice. Going in, coming close to the trade deadline. Let's keep going this season with these Rockets, led by Kevin Durant. Alright, we beat the Lakers, we beat the Nuggets, or we lose to the Nuggets, we lose to the Thunder. We get an injury with Michael Bridges. As soon as that happens, we actually win some games. So, it's not a horrible thing. It'll have to be okay. I feel like this is a good lineup, but potentially not for defense. If we bring a defensive playmaker into the mix, Amen, definitely defense. He's got A and B. I mean, this is not bad defense either. Obviously, Anthony Black. I mean, this is fine. We're not having a lot of trouble on the defensive side of things. What is KD doing? Only 20? He drops to 20 a game. Do we give up KD?
Oh no.
They're looking to trade Jaylen Brown. Oh, Ford. No. We can get a superstar like LaMelo. That's tough to pass up. Zion. Is this the move? Is this the move? Do we trade away that? I don't think that's fair, because the video is literally called, you know, managing the Rockets after the KD trade. But he's averaging less in every single area. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put him at the small forward. We're gonna put Amen at the power forward. Try that. Who else is getting power forward minutes? Roddy's getting power forward minutes. Michael Bridges is hurt, so that could also play a role in what's happening right now. Okay, to the trade deadline. If we make it to the playoffs, we can get a good run. But the thing is making it to the playoffs. We get injured a lot in this game. It happens pretty frequently. Okay. The thing is like, what would we add? There were 2 point guards in there. Justin Edwards, decent. Peyton Pritchard. We do have a decently young squad, I'd say, besides KD. KD is on the older side. Why would we not do this? Like, why would we not take Scoot Henderson? We'll take Scoot Henderson from you. And then we'll throw our small forward, Yaquez, so we put Yaquez at shooting guard. Yeah. And we put Alex Caruso back at the small forward, and we flip him. And then, what do we need? A backup point guard. And give up Roddy, and we'll just give up Roddy again. Okay, backup point. Devin Carter, 23-year-old, Ben Shepherd, and TJ. TJ would be a veteran coming off the bench. Let's get the veteran coming off the bench. Let's get the veteran coming off the bench this season. And we get Scoot Henderson. That's looking pretty good. Our minutes are a little screwed up. Starting point, and where did the guy go that we just got? AJ Green? What are we gonna do here? I think I just accidentally made the wrong trade. Sorry, a little distracted here. Alright, Monty Morris would be not bad. Shake Milton. Antonio Reeves. We're gonna go with Shake. Out the door. We get Shake coming off the bench. Boom. Lineup's looking a little bit better. We don't need Nance getting minutes. AJ Green will give a few. Obviously, our power forwards are a little hurt right now, but that's going to be okay. We're going to give up nobody. This is nice. This is a good squad. Backup shooting guards, backup point. Looks nice. That's a really solid all around. I'm looking at our defense, and besides Scoot Henderson and Shake, we're pretty good. Let's do it. Let's go. We're gonna sim the entire season, and while we're doing that, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. We really appreciate it here at Prodigal Goat Gaming. As you can tell, I'm on vacation. I still took the time to come out and to film for you guys and make sure that you guys get that content. Let's get it. Let's just get to the playoffs, and then we can make a run. We get to the playoffs, we make a run, we get things done, stay in the 8th spot. Stay in the 8th spot. We want the 8th spot or the 7th. We'll take higher, obviously. We're losing to some pretty major teams. Oh, jeez. Not looking great right now. Victor Wembanyama, MVP. Cooper Flagg wins Rookie of the Year. Tari Easons wins 6th player. Maybe it was the wrong move to get rid of him. Where are we at? The Rockets. We'll be playing the Portland Trail Blazers in the first round. Scoot Henderson is going to get 27 minutes. We got Alfred Şengün, Kamara. Who's getting minutes in power forward? Khalil Ware. Gonna get 1 minute less. Gonna give Scoot a minute more. This looks nice. Evening out the minutes a little bit. Shake, it's just gonna get a couple more. Really surrounding this team with shooters. Let's simulate with Simcast. Let's get it. The first quarter, Rockets are going to take it by 5. Second quarter, a full 13. Third quarter, we rock the world with 12. That's an easy dub. Up by a lot. We are moving on in the playoffs. We're gonna sim the play-in. We're gonna get the 7th spot. Against the Spurs first round with MVP Victor Wembanyama is gonna be hard to beat. It's gonna be tough, but I think we can do it. Alperen Şengün is gonna have to lock up and lock in. It comes down by 5 with a minute to go. Down by 5. They take the first game. Let's look at our system proficiency and make sure 4.5 stars for a balanced system. And that's crazy. How are we not winning every game, Carter? How are we not winning every game? Okay, first quarter, we do get taken out by 6. Second quarter, we come back by 5. Third quarter, come back by 12. That's a W, 1-1 in the playoffs. Let's get it. Down by 11, ending first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, first and third quarter. That's where we're struggling. So that probably has to do with our starters. So our starting lineup is not cutting it. What we might do is, instead of Michael Bridges coming in for starting shooting guard, we're gonna put Yaquez. We're doing it. We're gonna try it, and let's see if that works out a little bit better. And then our first quarter, and we'll have somebody coming off the bench. Yeah, but then the second quarter is when Michael Bridges is supposed to come in hot. Down 3-1 in the first round. 2 MVP Victor Wembanyama. Not looking great. Not looking great right now. We need to do something. Scoot ice cold. Iced cold. Ice cold. He is doing what in the playoffs? 5 a game compared to his 20 a game in the regular season. He cooks this season. He's not a playoff guy. Jeez. Really? We're just not performing. We're not. Everyone's not doing. KD needs to pick it up. Alperen Şengün is doing pretty good. He's not doing bad. Michael Bridges is doing fine. We're just gonna give our stars a couple more minutes, and hope for the best. We're gonna put Michael Bridges back in the starting lineup and make this a little bit more. And Shake is gonna get 16 minutes, which is a lot, but he's a veteran. Okay, we need this win. We need to win every game from here on out in this series. Okay, first quarter. Okay, all right. That's a W. That's an easy win. It's like we lose or we beat them by 40. How does that even work? I don't even understand. Okay, first quarter, up by 4. Second quarter, Spurs come back by 1. Third quarter, down by 3, and then fourth quarter we pull it out by 3. We're going to game 7, Carter. We came back. This is a bit of a longer video. Okay, we're leading in third, going into the fourth. We're up by 3, up by 2. 9 minutes to go, tied up. This is a close game. They jump up by 5.
With 3 minutes and 48 seconds.
We're going to overtime. They're up by 2. They take a big lead and beat us out. That's super unfortunate this season. Thought we built an all-star lineup. Maybe one of the greatest combos and dropouts of all time. I can't believe we just lost, but it's hard to beat a team led by De'Aaron Fox, Stephen Castle, Victor Wembanyama. They pick up Moritz Wagner. That's a tough lineup. It's tough. with All-Star Victor Wembanyama, we really don't have an All-Star. I wouldn't call KD an All-Star anymore, considering he only had 20 points a game. Not All-Star level. And then Amen, obviously not at All-Star level yet. We really needed a leader, and we should have traded KD when we had the chance. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. This is Prodigal Goat Gaming, Kai Parker, and
Carter Bacon.
signing off here. Thanks guys for watching.